What's going on YouTube? It's your boy, the Below Average Gamer, and I'm back with some new gameplay from MLB 13 The Show. This is the Road to the Show mode, and as you can see, there's the team schedule right there. Our calendar. I'm playing for the Northwestern Arkansas Naturals. We got a nice little lead in our division right now. So before each game you play, you get to go and do a round of batting practice. So this is very useful, especially if you're playing at in the opponent's field. So you can kind of get used to the visuals and the depth and picking up the ball from the environments around the field itself. As you see right there, that's the new camera angles that they've implemented for this year's Road to the Show. And I really like this new camera angle for fielding and batting. For me, it immerses you into the game, into your player a lot more. So kudos to the team for making this change. So you get about 8 pitches for your batting practice, and you can end it at any time. You can skip it all together if you want. So look at those visuals right there where he looks up in the sky and follows the ball. You can put a halo around the ball to better track it in the sky, and you can also put a trail on the ball so you can kind of get an idea of the trajectory of the ball as well. I disable both of those features for when I'm batting, but I do have them enabled when I'm in the field. Until I get more comfortable with my fielding, then I may start to disable one or both of those features. Alright, so you get a nice TV broadcast type presentation of the lineup, and then your pitchers.
And then briefly, let's take a look at the 2 starting pitchers who get the assignment here.
All right, so this is JT Kolb. He's one of my. He's not my star pitcher, obviously, by looking at his stats. He's had some struggles in some of the games that he's appeared in. But we have some awesome pitchers on our staff, obviously, because we're leading the league in our record, so we have to have good pitching. So here I am in the field getting ready to, make a play potentially. You can sim all the way until a play involves you, which helps speed up the process a whole lot, which is what you want to do in a game like this because, baseball, real life baseball can be just a lot of time wasting just sitting out in the field, just waiting and waiting and waiting. So right here you have the opponent's stats that is up to bat. Kind of gives you an idea if they're a slug or if they hit for contact. See the cursor that turns yellow and green as the ball is in the air? That lets you know if you're close to the landing spot of the ball, so you're in the best position to make the catch. Obviously right there I took a bad angle and I overran my spot, so the ball pretty much deflected off of me. And here's the screen that again what I guess you call it, the simulation screen. Sometimes your manager will give you tips, and right now he's telling me to play shallow because this hitter has a history of hitting ground balls. It doesn't hit for power, and the scouting report was correct on him, so it puts me in a better position to get to the ball a lot quicker. Alright, so again, here's another play that will possibly come to me. We'll see what happens. Alright, so you see the cursor, now it's yellow, now it's green, but now it faded out, which means I ran out of the zone to make the catch. And I didn't know that at this time when I was playing this game early on. But then I started to pick it up, and so I now understand once that cursor hits that green, that shade of green, I pretty much stop controlling my man because he's already in position to make the catch. All right, so now it is the bottom of the first. I'm up to bat. Got to try to redeem myself for making those 2 errors in the field. Oh wow, look at that! Look at that! Uh-oh. All right, home run over the fence, center field. Knocked in a run with it as well. So. There was a bit of redemption right there. So now we're only down by 2. Score is 4-2 in the bottom of the first. And I like how the camera follows your guy all the way around. I mean, you can of course skip that, but I like to enjoy those moments. All right.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple.
Yes. Yeah, my guy is pretty much doing his thing in the league. I'm dominating in batting. I mean, it's crazy. Leading in batting average, home runs, doubles. I think I'm in the top 3 in runs. All right, so let's see if I can get this. The cursor's red, now it's orange, now it's green. So I stopped moving my man. There you go. So I started to understand it a little bit now. So and it's fun playing in the field. You do get points for playing out in the field and making plays.
Second, Springfield's out in front, 4-2.
All right, so now we're in the bottom of the second, simming. All right, so apparently I didn't get to come up to bat in the second inning. So let's see where we are now. Top of the third, still score 4-2. At bat, we got Clayton Story. My second baseman, I forgot his name, but he's a pretty good player. He's made a lot of plays in second base, diving and spinning around and throwing it. And you can move your guy anywhere you want before the pitch is thrown. And sometimes you see, I think, yeah, before each play, you see that pitch off tip in the top right up there. See as you what kind of pitch. Let's see. Oh, this is a tough one. It's a tough one. There we go. Nice. So I'm getting better. I'm getting better out there in the field.
So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And Springfield.
All right, so we're in the bottom of the third. What I was going to say was before each pitch, you'll see in the top right-hand screen to tell you what type of pitch your pitcher is going to throw, whether it's an off-speed or a fastball. And that can kind of give you an idea of where you'd want to place your man. Typically, they may not get around as quickly on the fastball, so they may be... Oh, this is going to be a tough one. Oh, nice catch. Nice catch, Mr. Lewis. That was close too. That was right next to the barricade or to the stands.
And this is not an easy play here in right field because he knows that sidewall is approaching fast, but he's able to concentrate on the ball and check out the wall at the same time, and he makes a nice running catch near the line.
Yeah, and you know when you update your player's stats, he'll get better with his reaction. I guess also the types of animations he makes to get the catch, to make the play or whatever. For example, he may dive or he may jump and scale the wall. So right here, he's throwing the fastball. You see me, I'm moving over. Well, I was moving over towards the left. And the throwing, to pick which base you want to throw to, right now I'm using analog throwing. So it's a little backwards. So to throw at the first base, basically how you look at it in the field from your perspective. So to throw at the first base, you hold towards the left. Second base, you hold down. Third base, you hold towards the right. And throw it home, you push up. So kind of the orientation of where the bases are. All right, so bottom of the fourth, up the bat. Didn't get around on that too good, so grounded out to second. One thing that they do need to kind of tweak in this game, almost every pitch the AI throws at you is a meat pitch. It's right down the middle for you just to put it out the yard. So now we're in the bottom of the sixth. No action in the fifth for me. Here we go. All right, it dropped in. That was close. So I think that makes me so far today 2 for 3. Good at bat. Got 12 performance evaluation points.
Even with our score where it is, I mean, this game is not over. You know, if they can chip away, maybe get a run or two here, they can get right back in this ball game before you know it.
I love looking at the show's replays. I mean, I love TV style presentation. All right, so now I'm on base. So we'll get to see a little bit of the base running mechanic. Very simple to go back and forth. You see the arrows in the little bottom right-hand corner diagram. Push to the left to go back to first. Push to the right to go to second. You can also extend your lead and decrease your lead by hitting the L1 or the R1 buttons. Another good thing is, just like when you're out in the field, your man does follow the ball when it's hit. So either you don't, so you get to see where the ball's going, so you don't run into a double play or anything like that. So let's see what happens. It's 1 and 2. I don't know what I was doing right there. I got caught napping.
So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded.
But it was third out anyway. So, all right, moving right along. What are we in the 7th inning now? I'm not really sure. I think we are. Here, top of the 7th. Oh wow, we're getting spanked 9-2. So we got Carlos Pinheiro, whatever his name is, up the bat. He's hit 2 singles. I should have played more towards the right. I mean the left. Yeah, that direction right there. And of course, the reason why I said that again, because I seen my pitcher was throwing a fastball, so just making some assumptions that the batter wouldn't get around on it that well.
Springfield's out in front, 9-2.
Man, this is not one of our better games. Even though we lead the league, we're in first place ahead of, I forgot by how many games. I think when I recorded this video, it's probably about 4 games. But now we're like 7 or even more games ahead in first place. All right, here we go. My what's this? My 4th up the bat. My 4th at bat, that is.
Yeah, we got one here. Come on, get ahead, stay ahead.
See where that was? Right down the middle, pretty much. I try to give him benefit of the doubt sometimes and don't swing, but it's just really hard to lay off. There we go. Way to get it in there. On base again. Advance the runner to 3rd. So I think that makes me 3 for 4.
Yeah, and he makes the right decision holding him at 3rd there. A lot of people might say, why not send him? Well, it's because you don't need 1 run. You need lots of runs. No sense taking any chances at this point.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon.
Well, I guess
So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless, he'll depart with the lead.
But yeah, I really love the presentation in the Road to the Show mode. I mean, it's really immersive.
Come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
We got Barrett Browning in. I mean, he strikes out. He gets his share of strikeouts, but he does appear to get hit a lot too, with a 4.26 ERA. Oh, I'm going for it. I'm going for it. I think that counts as a stolen base.
Yeah, he'll take second base here, but I think they were pretty well conceding that to him. So we'll have to see if he gets that scored a stolen base or simply defensive indifference.
So it's only 1 out. So hopefully, what am I doing? Sometimes I get caught up in just watching the game. I forget I gotta control my man on the bases.
9th inning coming up, and Springfield leads this thing.
Springfield is kicking our butts. They're making good usage of their hits. 9 run off 14 hits. We only got what, 2 runs off of 10 hits? Oh, 3 runs off of 10 hits. All right, so Michael Kimball's up the bat. All right, so here we go. Nice. So I've definitely improved in my fielding since the first inning. I mean, I wish I could get those runs back that came from my blunders, but there we go. So here's I mean, the game is over now. Obviously, we didn't win. We got beat pretty bad. But normally we dominate games, but this is one of the games, one of the rare ones that we lost. But this mode is fun. I encourage you to get this game if you haven't already, and try out Roll to the Show. It's your boy, Mr. Lux, aka the Below Average Gamer, and I'm out. Peace.